get it?
Welcome to Hollywood, where dreams are made and broken, and the Red Hot Chili Peppers write a lot of songs. Under a bridge, mostly.
This Hollywood is significantly nicer than actual Hollywood, I will say.
Yeah.
You
mean
they,
Hollyweed, man?
I was gonna say, they didn't patch in the Hollyweed sign in the background.
I guess so. Hot fix. Didn't happen, I guess.
Blizzard didn't get the memo on that one. They're in Irvine, not
They
LA.
weren't on Reddit that day, I guess. And Internet Hawk, yeah. Uh-oh. That car is powered by Symmetra turrets now. Oh, this is so annoying.
Yep, he's going to be looking for that.
Trapping the entire way there.
Got to get that early damage in so you can get that shield generator as fast as possible.
I mean, you raise a really good point, because now that Symmetra starts out with 6 turrets and she starts building them up again and can hold 6 in reserve, you can be much more aggressive with your turret placement. You can put a lot of them forward like this, and then after the team goes through them, you have a bunch ready to immediately set them up at the main defensive spots. So. Yep. I love the Symmetra changes, and it's cool to see a pro like Internet Hulk making good use of it already.
Yeah, I mean, this is much better with current Symmetra. I mean, a lot of people, if you play in solo queue, they just try to stack them up into security and try to poke, kill one person, and then all your turrets get cleared out. And it's like, oh, well, now you don't have enough time to really set up on the point.
Yep.
So, much better strat coming in from Hulk. We'll see that they will go ahead and burn through those, but got 26% on his ultimate charge, so I'd say that's a win for him.
Not bad at all. Doesn't slow him down too much, but it does the job.
Throwing out those shields, trying to block as much as he can, so just denying those shurikens.
Yeah, the new Symmetra, the new Symmetra is so good in that it takes a lot of pressure off your Reinhardt too, because if you're firing it down the same line, that's another 1,000 shields that Reinhardt gets to kind of save in a lot of cases. Harry Hook looking pretty solid on the high ground there, of course, on that Soldier 76.
Not able to find the kill on Breck. He was able to get healed back up. A lot of damage going through onto Easy Bro. Harry Hook just sniping out from this high ground. Yeah. The shield's going low. Breck's going to lose that one. So they're going to have to try to sit back for a little while, let that regenerate.
Easy Bro spotted on the side. They know where he's coming from. Coco on the high ground again. Nice hook. Brings in Breck. The other team's going to dive in, though. Harry Hook gets the nano boost. Looking for enough charge for the attack visor. Getting damage done. There's a biotic field trying to keep himself healthy. There was a nano boost onto the Zarya on the MVP Infinity side, too. But going to pop the attack visor immediately. Trying to get behind the Reinhardt shield. Gets a couple kills anyway, though. But why not an Easy Bro fighting things back here? He's only got 8 health right now.
Yeah, he has to peel back, but that was a 2 for 3 in favor of MVP. Wow. Definitely winning out in the trades there. And you can see I already have that second tick moving through. Might be able to just cap the point right here. Yeah. And Envyus are going to try to ult this, but it's moving up, and it looks like they will go ahead and take this. No, Taimu jumping in, does get taken out. They'll cap it 5 minutes just about on the clock for Envyus, or for MVP.
Yeah. And so Internet Hulk getting that shield generator / teleporter refunded. Both times we've seen him play Symmetra, he hasn't quite been able to get the ult in position early enough, I think. It's always come down just when it was a little bit too late. And yeah, he's going to swap off it. The Westworld stage on Hollywood, a little bit tougher to run the Symmetra on. Oh, wow, Harry Hook not even seeing that Reaper coming, but then Revenge Hook.
Taimu making up for that loss right there, but Easy Bro's going to come in with the Dragon Blade, trying to get onto Internet Hulk. He does boop him away, but it's not enough. Takes him out, but it looks like it's just going to be 1 kill there. Chips, he got knocked down. He will go down, so Easy Bro does make it 2 in the end. They'll continue this push as they work towards point B.
Yeah, and Easy Bro making this look easy. No pun intended. I really wish his name wasn't Easy Bro. One fact, grabbing a couple kills on this Reaper that generally you don't see people stick on Reaper at point 2 as often, but hey, if it's working this well, why not? He's still got Death Blossom up, so yeah, not a lot of incentive to switch off of that hero just yet. Envyus really getting rolled so far in Hollywood.
Yeah, has another burn through that one, and Easy Bro just using the Dragon Blade back up above 50%. So this is going to be a really strong push from them. And if they could just keep this moving, they'd have, another 5 minutes or so to deal with.
Oh, absorbed, man.
Eats the Graviton Surge. Nicely done by Mickey. Beautiful reaction from him to deny that ultimate out from Why Not. Really well done. That's going to be the nano boost coming through on the one back, but he's not able to stay alive. Mickey in the Baby Deep Boomer actually takes him out. And Envyus, they will hold on to this payload for a bit longer. Here, Hook trying to find a kill on the Sylph. Will be able to do it with the help of Taimu.
Man,
they
Mickey
will push back MVP. Mickey, the MVP of that fight.
He was so ready for that Graviton Surge, and I mean that one was so obvious that it was coming that even I saw it get absorbed, which doesn't usually happen if you watch broadcasting around, but you know.
It's not the easiest to identify. Hopefully we can get those audio cues when Diva eats an ultimate.
Well, I mean, if we can hear player comms, I'm sure we hear some audio cues if it happens.
I don't know if those player comms from the side of MVP would be.
We might not be able to broadcast those, actually. Yeah, never mind.
Would not be viewer friendly.
Harry Hook's got the tack visor on the upper level here.
Yeah, it's going to be nice. Actually get
Good
that
sleep
sleep
dart
dart coming through, though. That's going to buy a bit of time for MVP to maybe push forward, but they're not going to be able to find a kill onto Harry Hook or even really damage him out, so he's still going to be able to maintain that high ground control.
Absorbing that Graviton Surge really did help Envyus stabilize here.
Oh, for sure. It's easy, bro, now. Pushing forward. Big hook comes through on the Breck. The biotic grenade thrown down as well. Earth Shatter will lock up Easy Bro. He goes low, gets taken out. Chips able to find the kill. Breck gonna fall as well. 2 kills now picked up for Envyus, looking to tack on a couple more. They will lose some of their own. 2 for 2, really.
One fact to still not use that Death Blossom is he just kind of chews people up with the Reaper. Tries to protect Lucio there. Wraithform's in for a bit of health, but now he's got to deal with Mickey. Now he's got to deal with everybody, basically. Coco picking up that kill, and Envyus still holding here on point B. It was looking risky. MVP Infinity was pushing really fast, but Envyus have managed to stall it out for quite a while now.
They don't have much to deal with, though, to maintain this hold. The whole hog getting ready to come up from Taimu, not yet breaking the 80% mark. But Chip's really the only one that has an ultimate with that nano boost. MVP have a bit more to work with because that Death Blossom still hasn't been used. And Easy Bro has another Dragon Blade, so 2 very high DPS ultimates are available for MVP. If they can just execute on them, actually line them up, then they might be able to continue this push, but otherwise, it's less than a minute here for them to get towards that second checkpoint. And Envyus, they've been looking really strong since that Absorb came through.
Yeah, one fact, still sitting on that Death Blossom. Looking for an opportunity to use it.
Getting chunked low, has to go into the Wraithform and back off.
Yep.
Bro going low as well. If they can pick him off, that would be crucial for Envyus. Whole Hog will come through, just shoving them back as best as possible. 30 seconds on the board now for MVP, and they get a nice pick onto Breck, onto Undyne, getting rid of that crucial healer. So he will throw out the nano boost, but he goes down immediately.
That's pretty disastrous. Easy Bro trying to salvage something out of that, but they've lost a couple people. They've been split spawned, and with just 15 seconds left, Envyus really looking like they're going to hold this one right here.
Oh, nice snipe by Coco, able to take out Easy Bro with that flame strike. The staggers are just so strong now onto the members of MVP. You have to think that this might just be it here. Breck's going to go ahead, charge in, gets pooped back off that payload immediately by Mickey. Harry Hook with the tack visor, finds Undyne, finds Breck. And that should be it. The zoning ultimate out from Mickey just to make sure they can't push forward. Takes out Sylph in the end. And a nice hold in front of point 2 there by Envyus.
Yeah, so what started as a very strong offensive push by MVP Infinity gets absolutely stuffed in Westworld by Envyus, and they really kind of got it together. Good zoning. They did a good job putting some people on the high ground, keeping people spread out, and after they saw that Graviton Surge come in and get absorbed, they were like, oh man, we gotta really, really be careful with positioning, and they did.
Nicely done. We'll see what MVP can offer up when it comes to their defense here on Hollywood. Pretty much have to full hold point A, or else they're going to be in a really rough spot, just to be losing this first set of Apex. I mean, granted, if MVP, I'd say either team that loses this set, they really can't feel bad about it. It's really hard fought. Both teams have been playing their hearts out. But obviously, you want to be the ones walking away with the win. If you're Envyus, you want to have that strong showing as the returning champions. If you're MVP, you want to have that strong showing as, you know, the new MVP team making it into Apex after their sister team gets knocked out.
Well, absolutely no question that MVP Infinity is a team that demands to be taken seriously here in Apex Season 2, and if they can keep up this level of play, you know, I think they could go far.
Yeah, their tagline is pretty much got to be MVP Infinity, we're not space. So try to get that disconnect.
But we're partially space.
Somewhat space.
We're mostly not space.
Space with some wins.
That's right. To infinity and beyond.
I mean, they're already doing significantly better than Space, having 2 map wins. That's something that Space couldn't get any of.
They have already far exceeded the performance of MVP Space in Season 1. That is true.
I would say that they've done 2 times better, but 2 times 0 is still 0, so I can't really say that figure.
I'm not a math guy, man. I was an art major. So
you could say that they've done infinitely better.
No.
You've made some bad ones. I got to squeeze one in.
I feel like I'm partially responsible for this. I'm sorry.
You got the ball rolling.
I'm sorry you ended up this way. Mickey switching over that Divu, of course, as Envyus comes in. Harry Hook on the Reaper, as they often use on Hollywood here. Moving in, they like to take the low ground and then fire up into the cafe. Harry Hook getting pushed into the corner by Breck, though. Good start for MVP Infinity on defense.
Yeah, for sure. Breck coming up with the double kill as he takes out Coco. One fact does go low, but it looks like he's getting the heals through from Undyne and Sylph. Enough to keep him alive, and he's actually able to finish off Mickey. So that was a really aggressive push coming out from Envyus, just trying to basically shove their way into the point immediately, but didn't work out. They got shut out. Harry Hook's going to swap onto the Soldier right off the bat. Taimu looks like he's actually going to come in on the Winston.
Wow, this is something I really didn't expect. We do not see Taimu play the Winston very often, and they are going to go pretty dive heavy. Really wants to dislodge people on the cafe, I suppose. And they're charging right in. Aggressive move for Envyus right now. Harry Hook in a really good position.
Oh.
It'll be very hard to stop him at this point, and this is looking like Envyus is going to be able to take point A.
I mean, polar opposite of that first push. They go in, they get the team kill pretty much on an MVP Infinity. They will have the cap just under 3 minutes.
Wow.
Well done by Envyus, and they don't have to push very far, Noah. Just 103 meters. They will take the series.
The rare Taimu Winston. And he's going to keep moving. I mean, you can keep putting this Winston into point B. You can jump up, take the high ground fairly easily, or at least push people off of it. And remember, they don't have to push it that far. They've got nearly 5 minutes to do it.
Yeah, I mean, the odds are stacked against MVP Infinity for sure at the moment. Bandana Boost coming through onto the Dragon Blade from Easy Bro. Will come up with a couple kills, 3 in fact, as he takes out Coco in the end. Looks like Taimu was able to make it back safely. And now Harry Hook maybe in a bit of a precarious spot, but Easy Bro will go ahead and heal back. Doesn't want to go down.
Yeah, so that's going to slow things down, but it's not a huge concern. I mean,
2 ultimates burned out.
Yeah, exactly. They've got a bunch of ultimates coming up. They've nearly got 5 ready to go here.
Yep, Harry Hook building up his Primal Rage. He's a little ways off for Taimu, but I mean, MVP, they still do have a good amount to deal with the Sound Barrier with that Earth Shatter. See if they're going to go ahead and throw out the Sound Barrier to counter that of Envyus is. Why not has that Graviton Surge, but it's not going to be able to get much done with it. Chips not going to go down, and why not now without his shields, trying to dash back, but he gets taken out. Hulk able to finish him off. Multiple members of MVP dead, and that's going to be the push coming through from Envyus. Just 30 more meters to go, and they will take this set.
And why not died kind of late there too, so MVP Infinity going to be a little bit late themselves in setting up that defense. They got to get back there. That payload is nearly there, and Envyus on the verge of coming back and winning their first match here in Season 2. We'll see if they can do it.
Oh, Mickey throws up the self-destruct, finds a double kill, taking out the healers of MVP, 2 crucial pickups, and now One Fact nowhere to go, gets hounded by the Diva, taken out, and that should be the continued push coming through as Easy Bro does go down, and there we have it. Envyus, hard fought by MVP Infinity, but Envyus is able to clinch it out in the end. They take the 5th map. They will take their first set. You see Mickey popping off in the booth.
Well, I mean, Envyus, I'm sure they would have liked that win to go a little bit cleaner, but, you know, a win is a win. They got it, and the great thing about Envyus is they have so many threats in so many, you know, different ways. And in the end, it was Mickey getting that double kill with the Diva ultimate, getting another one on top of that with just the guns themselves, and Envyus rolling to victory here on Hollywood and rolling to victory in our first match of Apex Season 2.
Yeah, what a way to kick things off. And like we said, not done yet. Still have another set coming up with LW Blue versus Misfits, which is going to be one hell of a one to see, because Misfits, their last showing at IEM, not the strongest, didn't have a lot of time with this newly shuffled roster, as Reinforce and Tavik have recently joined, I believe December 12th. They came on board, so had minimal time to practice before IEM, got taken out very swiftly by Lunatic High in a 3-0. But Envy kicking things off really strongly here, as expected, but they definitely had to put up one hell of a fight to earn that win.
MVP Infinity, too. I think a really strong showing from them in their first match here in Overwatch Apex. Good to see, too. I mean, they were a team where we were kind of like, I don't know if they're going to be really that great, but you know, they looked very good in this first match at least. And they didn't come out with the win. They made it very hard fought, though. This is a team with, I think, a lot of individual skill and a good amount of coordination, too. They've certainly got a lot that they can build on as the season goes on. So props to them, too. Looking forward to their next match.
Yeah, we'll have to see how MVP is going to evolve as we move forward. Of course, with an upcoming patch, we'll see how they're able to adapt, because if they're one of those teams that can stay on top of the patch changes, adapt quickly, then they could find some pretty significant success here in Apex Season 2.
Yeah, you notice in the back there in the code, that's Bishop, formerly of